Hi, Jen here from Jen Michelle Coaching, and today I want to talk about what to do when you feel like love is never going to happen for you. For those of you that are new to my channel, I would love to invite you to subscribe. I release a video Sundays of each week. Let's talk about this because, no matter how much we try to work on our vibration and to think about what it is that we want and how to expand that, we all have those days and those moments where, oh my gosh, like what if this is just not going to work out for me? What if this isn't going to happen for me? And how to not go down that rabbit hole, but how to also feel your emotions with it and come back to your center in a way where you can just feel hopeful, secure, and grounded in your life and what you've created so far. So let's get started. Number one, this is going to sound more simple than it actually is, but it's the concept of truly falling in love with your life. Because as women, we've kind of been taught culturally and socially to farm that out and kind of wait, to see how it's going to, show up for us, or, that subconscious sort of need to be saved from ourselves. And I'm not saying that it's wrong on any level to want to have a deep, passionate, connected, intimate, partnership, marriage, relationship, whatever it may be. That is not wrong at all. Yet it becomes this thing that leads us in a chronic state of waiting for our life to happen versus fully embracing our life right now, just as it is, so we're not farming out our happiness. And we are taking full responsibility for it and saying, you know what? I love the life that I'm creating for myself. And if someone shows up to enjoy this with, that's just like icing on the cake. And so I want you to kind of think about ways to really embrace and fall in love with your life just as it is now, so you can release that vibration of being caught in the chronically waiting for something to get better or happen for you, versus just taking your power back and really intentionally creating something beautiful that you can embrace and be proud of right now. Number two, undo this Disney fairy tale conditioning, which we talked about just briefly, right? The idea that we're waiting to be saved, and we're waiting for some man to come in and swoop us off our feet so then we get to be happy. And this, again, just robs us of our personal power to say, hey, like I can be happy right now, and I can draw in beautiful things and trust that the more that I love and accept myself and the life that I'm creating, then the more I'm going to draw in a high quality match to that. And I'm open to being surprised in any way that shows up in my life, so that you're not tunnel vision expecting things to look a certain way and then cutting yourself off from all of the beautiful offerings and possibilities that are showing up for you every single day in a variety of different forms. Number three, also examine where some of the frustration and negativity comes from. Sometimes it's not just us that wants this, but sometimes we can subconsciously feel that pressure. Oh, my mom will be more accepting of me. My mom will love me more. Aunt Sue will finally see me as having a full life, as being a whole person. Sarah down the street will finally accept me for who I am if I have this sort of picture that others need to feel like my life looks valid and full and exciting, all of those things. And instead, make sure you're dropping down enough to make sure that you're living a life on your terms and you're not subconsciously seeking any level of outside approval to put your happiness in the hands of others, and that you're saying, now wait a minute, I've done all of these really cool things, I'm proud of all of these things about myself, and while things may not have unfolded in the same time frame as it has for others, how can I accept that my life doesn't need to look a certain way by a certain point, and that everything is unfolding for me in a way that's unique and right for me? And so really making sure that you're not falling into that comparison train or that need for outside approval or acceptance to be happy and to live your life as the beautiful, vibrant, worthy woman that you are right now. And never give up hope, because if you are really longing for these things and you are raising your vibration, then stay open, because these things will unfold for you. We don't want things that aren't possible for us. So as we open ourselves up to all the different ways that love can show up for us, as we stay open and willing to be surprised, and as we choose to not be in the energy of waiting, everything we want tends to move our way and in its own time. And with the more acceptance and ease we can create to allow it in, then the more we're on the right track. So if you are struggling with when is it going to happen for me, I always recommend go a little bit inward, focus on yourself, focus on the things that make you happy, light you up, and bring you joy, and really tune out all of the external noise, and you are well on your way to creating a life and a love on your terms and drawing in exactly what you want. If this is helpful to you, I would love for you to check out my site, jenmichellecoaching.com. I have various programs on how to connect deeper to your feminine energy and how to align vibrationally to be a match to all of the beautiful things that you want to create and build in your life. Have a beautiful week.